bless the Lord, my soul. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. Glory to you, O Lord. Jesus called the crowd and said to them, "Listen to me, all of you, and understand. There is nothing outside a person that by going in can defile, but the things that come out are what defile. Let everyone with ears to hear listen." When Jesus had left the crowd and entered the house, his disciples asked him about the parable. He said to them, "Then do you also fail to understand? Do you not see that whatever goes into a person from outside cannot defile, since it enters not the heart but the stomach and goes out into the sewer?" Thus Jesus declared all foods clean. And he said, "It is what comes out of a person that defiles. For it is from within, from the human heart, that evil intentions come: fornication, theft, murder, adultery, avarice, wickedness, deceit, licentiousness, envy, slander, pride, folly. All these evil things come from within, and they defile a person." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil. What is this tree? Even many non-Christians have heard about this tree. Did God forbid the man from its fruit because it was poisonous? Then why did God expose such evil in his paradise? Why did God allow such a danger to exist among his creation? We may continue asking. But my question is this: why did God call the tree by that name, a tree of the knowledge of good and evil? Have you ever regretted? If you have lived a life without any regret, I sincerely admire you. But I have many regrets about what I have done. When I have a regret, I now know what is good and what is evil. I now know what I should have chosen and what should have avoided. But I chose what was evil and what I should have avoided. At the time of my choice, I did not perfectly know what it would be like if I chose what was evil, but it will be a lie if I say I did not know any warning. We cannot regret when we did not have any warning. Say there is a man with a burn scar. When he was very young, he tipped over a boiling kettle. The baby did not know any warning. It just happened to him. Of course, he is not happy now with his scar, but does not regret it because he was not responsible for his action. Rather, it is his parents who regret it. His parents knew the danger of a boiling kettle and could have prevented the accident. Although we warn people of the danger of street drugs, some people still choose them, and they regret it later when they know the harm they have done to themselves. When we know good and evil, most often it is when we already regret it. Even in the paradise at the time of creation, man had a limit. And God did not leave him without wisdom. Next to the tree of knowledge of good and evil, God planted the tree of life. The fruit of this tree was not a chemical medication that could extend the man's biological life. It was wisdom with which the man did not have to live the life of regret. With the wisdom of God, man does not have to suffer evil. But when he wants to know what it is like to be beyond his limit of freedom, he suffers and dies.